Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I want to tell you how I lost over 100 pounds. First off, I'd like to say this is completely free. I'm not sponsored. You can probably tell that by the size of my channel, but I really want to share this because if I can do it, I feel anyone can do it, and now I know I'm starting to sound like an infomercial, but that is not my intention. I did all this from a free app called MyFitnessPal. Now, I know some of you are going to be thinking, MyFitnessPal, I've done that, it wasn't for me, and you want to cut the video off. Well, if you could just stick with me for just a little while, let me explain to you how I made MyFitnessPal work for me. First of all, I'd like to start off by saying I weighed 370 pounds at my heaviest. I felt horrible. Sometimes it felt like I had maple syrup for blood going through my heart, and it was awful. I am not at my goal weight. I still have weight to lose. And, but 100 pounds is a big deal. I'm not currently at 100 pounds. I'm at 90 pounds right now. I have been fluctuating, but the weight just melted off at the beginning so unbelievably. I got a checklist here so I can keep this all content and no babble. So getting started, again, 370 pounds at the highest. Hopefully I can insert a picture in here. The lowest I had ever gotten to was 269.2 pounds. I mean, that's amazing to me. I never thought this would work. When I first started MyFitnessPal, I lasted, I think, a day. And I was like, look, I can't do this. This is ridiculous, logging my food and everything. And I really didn't give it much of a chance. I've been praying for weight loss and everything, and I've tried a couple diets, and diets didn't work. This is not a diet. This is a lifestyle change. Logging food into MyFitnessPal gets easier as you go forward. And what I mean by that is it saves your most common meals. So for example, I love eating sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly, let's say, or whatever. All I got to do is type in the first couple words, and on today's smartphones, it'll even let you speak into the phone and say peanut butter and jelly or whatever with the app open. And it's secondhand now. There's nothing to it. It's just a habit. If I get something to eat, I enter it into my phone. It takes a few seconds and I'm done, and I enjoy it. It's so easy to take in 4,000 calories a day. Now, this video might not be for the person who's trying to lose some vanity weight. 370 pounds is very big, especially considering I'm only 5'10". 270 is still fairly big considering I'm 5'10". However, the change is insane. I just want to go over some numbers with you and to show you my progress when I did take this seriously. And here we are. My start date was April 27th, 2014. I've been logging every single day since that date. That date, I weighed 370 pounds. May 15th, I weighed 359. I'm like, oh my God, this is working. July 3rd, 349 pounds. September 4th, 334 pounds. September 22nd, 327 pounds. October 26th, 315 pounds. November 30th, 305. Man, did I want to get under 300 by the end of the year. December 31st, 299.8 pounds. May 8th, 2015, 280 pounds. June 19th, 2015, 274 pounds. And on October of last year, 2015, I weighed the lowest I have weighed in a long time, and that was 269.2 pounds. I weigh about 282 now. I'm fluctuating, I'm maintaining. I just got to make a couple adjustments in my diet, and I'll start losing again. There's a way to track all this. And you'll see it's like the stock market crashing, except in this case, it's a good thing. You see the line start at the top and, going down. And at the beginning, the weight just melts off. And let me start by telling you this. When I was at my full weight, there was nothing stopping me from going to Burger King or McDonald's and getting a double quarter pounder with cheese, supersize that, and on occasion give me a chocolate milkshake. That's probably close to 2,000 calories right there, and that was lunch. I still had dinner, and snacks throughout the day. MyFitnessPal, when you log these things in, is going to show you where your trouble foods are. First thing I did is you can set the calories to how many calories you want to use. Upon doing that, I started at 2,750 calories a day. I did that for 2 weeks. And then I went and saw the doctor, and the doctor said, hey, it's good that you're tracking your calories, but you need to go down to 2,000. And I got really scared. I thought I was just going to lose all my progress, but it was really simple. Guess what? I still eat McDonald's. I still eat Burger King. I probably could be thinner if I didn't, but, I don't deprive myself these. By having this on my smartphone, I'm held accountable for my calories. So you get used to it. Okay, I'm more of a nighttime eater. I'm more of a, I'm going to eat here or I'm going to eat there. So, someone's cooking a great meal for dinner tonight. So I need to make sure I save calories for that. When you look at the progress that you're going to make on MyFitnessPal, it's worth it. And let me tell you, today is the day after Thanksgiving. Yesterday, I went like 400 calories over. It's okay. It shows you on a week, like how you did for the week to begin. So that's one good thing. So I could still come in under 2,000 calories average for the week. But even if I don't, there was one Father's Day where I consumed 4,000 calories. My sister-in-law made these Rice Krispie treats with peanut butter. Oh my God, I couldn't stop. But you know what? One day at 4,000 calories is not going to ruin your lifestyle change. I don't want to use the word diet. So you're still going to enjoy all your goodies. I did, and I don't exercise. I don't even have a job that, requires me to get exercise in either. I'm not an exerciser. Now, at this point, I exercise sporadically. I'll go for walks and things like that. And when you do go for a walk, it adds calories that you can eat for that day, or you can decide I'm going to save those calories. So at the end of the day, I'm that much lower, in my total calories consumed. So you will gain energy. I suffer from panic attacks, agoraphobia, all this. I can't say this has cured that, but I do feel much, much better. And I get the occasional compliment, and I love it. One of the major things that helped me, might not help you, but one of the main things that helped me was switching from pop to water with lemon in it. Or you could put a little bit of lime in it. In the grocery stores, they sell concentrate, lemon concentrate or lime concentrate, or even Mio. I used to go and get Powerade Zero because the Gatorade, the G2, still has calories. The Powerade Zero has 0 calories. So I would buy those. I'd buy 10 of them. What are they, $1 a piece or whatever? I would drink the Powerade, and then I would refill it for about 2 or 3 days with regular tap water and throw a squirt of my favorite flavor. It doesn't have to be Mio. Anything that, adds flavor to the water. Lemon water is the best. It does stymie your appetite. That's a good thing. As far as cutting back on foods, now when I go to McDonald's or, Wendy's or wherever I go, I like to get chicken sandwiches. I know that I could get the Whopper. I'm not going to get a double Whopper. I know that I could get the Whopper. If I'm having, if I need a Whopper, I'm going to eat a Whopper. That's fine. But you know what? Yes, I still get it supersized too. But I'll give my son half of my French fries. So now the French fries were 500 calories. 500 calories in a large fry at all 3 of the major restaurants, McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's. Now it's 250. And, by seeing these little changes, you know what? I love the Baconator. But you know what? The chicken Asiago ranch, that's a very good sandwich. And I save a lot of calories on it. So I still get to enjoy the fast food. Now, by no means am I saying you should live off of fast food. But what I'm saying is I lost 100 pounds without doing any exercise, except for when I started feeling like doing it, which came with the weight loss. I was playing basketball with my son. I couldn't last 5 minutes playing basketball with my son. Now at this lighter weight, I can't wait to see what it's going to be like at 225. I've always been a bigger guy, you know, I was a boxer and everything, so I'm not going to look good under 200 pounds. That's not my goal weight. I guess 225 would probably be perfect for me. I believe I had one pair of jeans that were a 56. I'm currently in a 40. I had shirts that were 5XB. I can wear 2X shirts. I prefer 3. This is a 3X. And, you know, I got plenty of room to move around in it and everything. I grew up in the 90s. I like baggy clothes, you know, but a 40-inch pair of jeans, I was so excited when I was losing the weight. It was like, oh my God, I'm in the 40s now, you know, when I was a 48-inch. All these little goals, you know, that I wrote down here to talk to you guys today about, getting down to 334 pounds from 370. Yeah, you think to yourself, 334 pounds is still a lot of weight, but I would go to Walmart with my buddy and I'd pick up a 35, 40 pound, you know, the huge dog foods things that they would, that they sell in bulk or whatever, and I'd pick it up and throw it at my friend. You know, he would see me look, and I wouldn't make a mess or anything, you know, and I'd be like, I lost that. And it's just awesome to go to the store and pick things up, you know, like that 40 or 50 pound dog food, you know, bag they have, and say, this was in me, you know, feel how heavy this is? This is how much fat I lost. It feels amazing, it really does. And cutting back on great foods, yes, there are certain things I cut out of my diet, but they are things that I can live without. I'm not depriving myself. You know, you can have chips. You just got to count out your chips. Look at the back of the package and you'll see a serving size is, you know, 11 chips or 22 chips or 22 pretzels or whatever it is. Broccoli and ranch dip, you know, salads taste good. Still use the dressing. I prefer getting the dressing from the fast food restaurants in those packets, because you can actually use the barcode on the back of your phone to scan, so you don't even have to say it. Or you can just type in ranch salad dressing and it'll come up with a whole list. It doesn't have to be the same exact brand. You know that the salad dressing says 190 calories on the back per serving. So just look for a ranch dressing that says 190 calories. I mean, you're going to page through for a second. Like I said, after you're on this app for 2-3 weeks, it's going to start remembering your favorite meals. And you only have to type in like the first 2 letters and boom, there it is. Apples, oranges, bananas, you know, they're all great for you. If I could flip the camera around, I'd show you. I got a big pack. I got a 32 pack of water. I have 3 of them sitting here. One's half gone. When I'm thirsty, I have meal. Or, yeah, this is huge. This is 44 ounces of Diet Pepsi. These changes that you're going to make in your life are going to make you feel so much better. I promise you. I was big. I was lazy. Some people would probably still consider me lazy these days. I'm not a triathlete, you know. The farthest I could probably walk is like 2 miles, unless my life depended on it. I think I did walk 2 miles one time since April 27th, 2014. And I was at 370 for quite a while. And I was going up. If you would have seen my chart, if I would have been logging my food while I was eating 4,000 calories, it would be, you know, you would see me go. I was a normal sized kid. I really was. I mean, I was always, you know, I wasn't like football stocky or anything, but, you know, I mean, I got decent size on me, even with a 6-pack. It's not about that goal weight 100%. Like I said, on May 15th, when I was at 359, I lost 11 pounds. 11 pounds. You pick up a bag of sugar and you're like, wow, this is a 1 pound or a 5 pound bag of sugar. I lost 2 of these. You got to enjoy every single victory. Clothing size is huge. Being able to go from big and tall stores only, those were the only places I could go shopping. I couldn't go to Walmart to get a t-shirt. Some of their sweatpants would fit me, and that was it. Now, I mean, I guess a 3X shirt would still be considered big and tall. But you know what? I was in a 5XB, which is probably closer to a 6X. I'll show some before and after pictures on here. My self-esteem has gone through the roof. Everything has just been wonderful with MyFitnessPal, and you can do it. This is what I would recommend. Again, I'm not a dietitian. You do it the way you want it. Me personally, I like to have people tell me, hey, how would you recommend I get started? For your first day, don't diet. Eat. Eat the way you would normally eat. Just make sure you log everything you're eating in, and you will see how far over you could potentially go. Don't take it easy that day, because you got to be honest with yourself. Go out there, have your McDonald's, the double quarter pounder with cheese, supersize the fries, give me a vanilla milkshake. And you'll look and you'll see, oh my God, I took in 4,000 calories, and yesterday I nearly had the same thing. Because fast food, let's face it, is so convenient. It's cheaper to get a burger than it is to get a salad. When you just start doing these things on your own, I mean, even if you still have to eat fast food, if you're on the road, your work only gives you a half hour, you got to get fast food. Arby's is one of my favorites. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's a wrap. It's like a turkey Swiss bacon wrap. By getting the wrap instead of the sandwich, I'm saving like 150 calories on the bread. And these things don't sound big, but they add up. I have a lot of friends. There's a great community on MyFitnessPal. You could add friends. They'll encourage you. They'll like your status when they see that you exercised for 20 minutes or 10 minutes or came in under your goal. Now, I'm a man and I weighed 370 pounds. If this is a woman watching it, the calorie intake might be a little bit lower, but the same principles apply. You know where you want to be. Set your limit. Set your goal for you want to lose 1 pound a week. Will you lose 1 pound a week? Not often. A lot of times you'll lose 2 pounds in the week at the very beginning because your body's in shock that you're actually eating the right amount of calories for your height and gender. And then you might go a couple other weeks where you didn't lose a pound or 2. In 7 months, I lost 70 pounds. That's 10 pounds a month. I was so sick and tired of being fat. I used to walk in stores and look around, seeing I was the fattest person in the store, and that bothered me. I don't have that problem anymore. I am not skinny, as you'll see in the pictures. I have a very small channel right now. I can talk to you one-on-one. And nothing would make me happier, because the joy that the weight loss has given me, I know it'll give you the same joy as well. And if I can help you in any way, I will. But again, I'm not a dietitian. I've never helped anyone lose weight except for myself, and I thought I was going to be 400 pounds in a couple years. And here I sit at well under 300 pounds and well on my way to hopefully 225. Have you tried any diets? Did you have luck with Jenny Craig or Slim Fast or anything like that? And it didn't work out? Did you try MyFitnessPal and you didn't like it? Guess what? I did too. First time I tried it, as I said at the beginning of this video, I used it for a day or two and I just gave up. Don't give up on yourself. You are worth it. Your happiness, it's something that you might be missing right now. And you don't even know you're missing it because you haven't had it in so long. I'm not even at my goal weight and I couldn't be happier. If I were to adjust a few things on my diet, maybe go down to 1,800 calories a day, whatever, I would be losing weight again. I'm happy maintaining, even though I'm still considered overweight. Look at the pictures. Judge for yourself. And in a year, yes, 1 year, not 2, not 3. I know when I'm making this video, it sounds, because I'm saying 2014 is when I stopped, or when I started. But keep in mind, for the past year, I've just been maintaining at the current weight. Not because I can't lose that weight. I'm just happy. And when the time comes, if I feel like I want to be happier, I'll go down and weight again. My vitals have gone down. I used to be on blood pressure medication. I was borderline diabetes. Not anymore. You don't see too many 400-pound elderly people out there. There's a reason for that. It's not good for you. Do it for yourself. Do it for your kids. Do it for your parents. Do it for your spouse, or if you're single, do it for your future spouse. Whatever reason you do it for, Make sure the first reason, the most important reason, do it for yourself. Again, if you have any questions, if you've done it and you didn't have any luck, be my friend on MyFitnessPal. I will gladly cheer you on. I am not a champion of any sort. There's people on MyFitnessPal, on my friends list, that blow me away when it comes to before and after pictures, when it comes to how much weight they lost and how much time. It's all about the effort you want to put in it. And I can tell you, when it comes to exercise and when it comes to cutting out fast food, my effort was not way up here. My effort was, I shouldn't be sitting here, I feel like, talking to you at the weight that I'm talking to you at. It's that easy with MyFitnessPal. All you got to do is turn the pain in the butt of logging your food, which after a week or two becomes a habit. It becomes a good habit, and that's it. You will notice that your pants no longer fit. You will notice people saying that shirt looks like a dress on you. It can happen because, once again, with the infomercial, if it happened to me, it can happen to anyone. Because was I lethargic? I would not get off the lazy boy. I was watching TV all day. I was depressed. I did this while depressed. I'm depressed now. I have anxiety. I have agoraphobia. Agoraphobia. What else tells you that you really don't need to exercise? But again, as you lose the weight, you're just going to have this energy. You're going to want to go for walks. You're going to want to walk the dog. You're going to want to walk with the kids or the grandkids or whatever. That's my story on how I lost 100 pounds. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me some feedback, and I'll do a follow-up if I get enough questions or comments that I need to address. Thank you for watching. God bless.